Aloha, namaste. Welcome into this real quick meditation process to help get clear on your life purpose. Maybe bring to the forefront of your consciousness some things that are deep within you, things that are really important to you that maybe have either gotten brushed aside, maybe just kind of forgotten, but really they are truly who you are and what you want to be and what you want to give to this world. Another word for that, sometimes referred to as our Dharma. It's like, what is our spiritual offering? What is our spiritual destiny here? What's the purpose? Why are we here? Because each of us has a very unique, specific path and purpose for why we are here. And there's certain gifts and talents and things that we are here to offer to others. And in so doing, it is actually beneficial to us as well because it's our progress. So as we show up in our gift and talent to love others, we are in turn benefiting ourselves by taking the next step in our evolution and growth. As we evolve and grow, we become more loving and more in alignment with our purpose. As we are more in alignment with our purpose, we're happier and more content. It's this beautiful self-perpetuating thing. So the goal on this one is that it's to make it a little more accessible for you. And how we access that is to actually reflect on death. So what we're going to be looking at is walking ourselves through this idea of, if we were to die later today or tomorrow, what would we have left undone and unsaid? And this is really powerful for making it real and bringing to the surface like, hey, there's no more time. What did you come here to be and do? And did you do it? And were you even trying to do it? And that's kind of the goal. So for this, it's really useful to have a journal handy so that perhaps right after this, or maybe, if you really want to, you're worried about losing it, maybe even right in the middle of it, you stop, write things down. But I would suggest trying to stay through the whole thing, and then at the end, try to jot down as much as you can. And turning this into a journaling session afterwards, really giving it the time and space it deserves, because at the end of the day, it's your life purpose. So it's important. Give it some love and give it some time. But the meditation itself is pretty quick and really helps just get it to the forefront, and then you actually want to do more with it, ponder it more, write it out, hold yourself accountable to it. All right, so without further ado, let's dive into the actual meditation portion. So just find a comfortable seat, however you are most comfortable, either sitting on the floor, sitting in a chair. I'm here on a couch, so whatever's most comfortable for you. Spine is upright though. Chest is lifted, eyes can close. Just start settling into whatever that comfortable seat is for you. And just starting to tune in with the breath. Tune in with the body today, the mind, and your energy. How are you showing up today? I always like to do just little things to kind of settle into the moment, twist the spine out, get any of the wiggles out that you may have, maybe stretch, bring the arms out wide. Chest expands, arms come overhead. Reach, stretch, elongate the spine. Let's take a simple twist over to the right. Twist out the spine. As you inhale, grow nice and tall. And exhale, twist. Come back center, kind of wiggle it out. Chest lifts and expands over to the left. Inhale nice and tall, exhale, twist. And just come back center. Settle in. Whatever you need to do, just settle in. All right. Deep breath to start. Hold for a moment if you can, and exhale. All right. Steady your breathing. Settle into the moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Your sit bones on the ground or in your chair. Feel your lungs. Notice your heartbeat. Here in this moment, present. And notice if the mind is chattering, talking, thinking about things, just let it go. Come into the moment by breathing and settling into how you currently feel. Just ignore those thoughts. Just ignore them. Let them come and go. All right. So the best way to get really clear on our purpose, why are we here? What am I here to give? What are my gifts? What are my talents? The first thing to start thinking about this is to take a moment and breathe into the idea of what is it that just lights me up, gets you so excited, and you can do with endless energy, and it also serves others. What is it that is very easy and fun and energizing for you, and it also serves others? This is the first easy way to start to access and feel into what our unique gifts and talents are. So just think of a few things that come to mind, things that you do effortlessly and can do endlessly, tirelessly, just doesn't even faze you. And it also involves serving others. This is one of the easiest ways to look into what is our Dharma, our purpose, our spiritual offering, because each one of us actually has a very specific, unique version of this. Each of us all have unique gifts and talents. There's no exceptions, every single one of us. What is it that lights you up, gets you so excited about life? All right, with that in mind now, from there we want to now ask and propose something. If today was the last day in this body, and your time getting to show up with that specific gift and talent, what did you leave undone and unsaid? What potential within you was never accessed, never expressed? What things did you not accomplish? What healing did you not attempt? What conversations did you not have? See the time running out. That was it. That was it. There's no more time to wait or put it off. What did you leave out? What did you wait a little too long for? If you had to leave it all today or first thing tomorrow, what are you leaving behind? What work was there still to do? Now, the goal of this obviously is not to negative or depressing in any way. Of course not, because here's the good news. You do have time. You do still have a choice. So what we want to do is take this awareness of the preciousness of our life, this gift of time, this gift of this body, this gift of this expression. You want to become really clear on, there are some very specific things that you know you have to offer. And if you were to fully embrace those and own them with courage, what is it that you're putting off? What is it that you're not expressing? If it was all going to end today, what was the point of waiting? Because one of the deepest truths to honor is that our time in this body is going to end one day. And at that point, why did we wait? All our fears, all of our excuses won't matter anymore. They won't be relevant anymore. So we can use this perspective and awareness as one of the gifts of being human, is we have the ability to perceive time and therefore the temporary nature of things. This could either be a great sadness or fear, or it could get turned into a profound opportunity of love and gratitude. It can either make life more depressing, or it can make life more rich, more meaningful, all depending on how we look at it. So when we reflect on this possibility and this reality of our time in this body ending any day, when we keep that in perspective, we realize that there's really nothing that's relevant as far as why we shouldn't be living it to our fullest, expressing what we were here to express, being the person that we really want to be, being the full happiness that we really want to be, the full fulfillment, joy, passion, confidence that we all are meant and intended to be. The irony is we run from who we are supposed to be, thinking that somehow that will help us or keep us from the fear, but actually it creates it because we never truly step into who we're here to be. So the goal of reflecting on this is to really look at, it's not about achieving these things. It's not about becoming this perfect version of us overnight. It's not about rushing and doing it all now. What it's about is seeing, if we had to leave this body tomorrow, if our time was up, can we look back on our lives and at least acknowledge, I showed up. I was trying. I was striving towards it, and I have no regret. I have no regret because I know every day I was taking the steps needed and required to be that version of myself, to achieve that goal, to live that way. All that's required and all that we're going to really care about is, did I even try? Was I even moving towards it? Or was I just completely avoiding it and making excuses? Was I too afraid to even try? Because guess what? Again, when it's all over, all of those fears and excuses won't matter. And all we'll be left with is a giant missed opportunity. Regret is a lot heavier than the fear. Because at least with the fear, we can face it and keep moving forward anyway. And we can say, at least I went for it. At least I faced that. At least I tried. Whereas regret can say, I'll never know. That's a lot heavier than the fear. So take courage now. The goal of this, as you head into your journaling, part of this process, is to have courage to look at these things that you are here to be and to do and to express. The joy, the happiness, the confidence, the purpose, the mission, the service, all the things that you are here to be, uniquely you, that only you can do and fill. Only you can say those things that way. Only you can express that gift, that talent that way. Only you can bring that innovation to the world. Only you can love in that way. Only you can be a father or a mother in that way. Whatever it is, it's for you and you alone. So as we head into this, the journaling portion of it, we want to take these realizations, these things that we've noticed that we have left undone and unsaid so far. And we want to ask ourselves, how can every day I start to move myself in that direction? How can I hold myself accountable to at least trying and pushing myself through any fears or excuses that I may have? Because I know that this life is precious. Use this as an opportunity to face those fears, garner courage and strength, and write out all these things that have come to you in clarity. Who am I here to be? What am I here to give? What expression am I here to be and to share and to give to people? What impact am I here to have? What love am I here to give? What type of person am I here to be? And then each and every day, invite yourself and challenge yourself to just keep trying, to be striving towards those ideals. And that striving is where the joy will come from. That is where happiness and fulfillment come from. Not in any perfected actualization. It's in the striving, actually. It is the sensation of growth and progress that brings so much joy and contentment and fulfillment to humans. The completion is actually just a step, and it will always get replaced with another one. So it's the striving that brings lasting fulfillment. Take a deep breath. Exhale. One more. Breathe into this. Inhale. Exhale. The final message to come out of this with as we head into the journaling portion is, all I have to do is try. All I have to do is hold myself accountable to showing up. The results, the outcome, the process, that part's not up to us. All that's up to us is, am I even putting myself out there? Am I even doing and trying and saying the things that I really want? All I have to do is try. Blink, open the eyes. All right. So I'll just say a couple words real quick, and then you can take all this and head into the journaling portion of it. The most important part is we see the preciousness of our time. We see that there's definitely some very unique things about us that we are here to give and to share with others. And if we were to keep it all in perspective of our time is limited in this expression, in these bodies, our connection to these people in this time, it's temporary. So how can we own that and see the preciousness of it, see the opportunity of it, see it with gratitude, see it with excitement and empowerment, because we don't want to miss it. We want to be fully present with it. And that is where the joy comes from. That is where the richness of life comes from, because we're fully present with our life and with our beingness, with who we are, because we want to make sure that we are in the true version of us, the true self that we know we're here to be. All right, have a great time journaling this. I really hope that this helped put things in perspective and build some courage and excitement and passion. I love you so much. Hope this helped. Namaste.